Got it.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the best meeting of the week. Anna here, your hostess today. Today we're going to talk about MHealth. With me, I have Nondas and Ricardo. Let's start in the same way that we always start. Ricardo, tell me about you. Present yourself.
Well, I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente. It's a small city of São Paulo state. It's south coast from São Paulo. I love movies, hang out with my friends and family. I'm married. I have a daughter, and well, I'm here one more time to try improve my English. That's it.
So you are in the perfect place to do it. Nondas, who you are?
Oh, I'm a kind of crazy guy, but very calm, kind. I try. I am 28 years old. I work as a personal training. I love to study. I love to learn new things. I'm a nutrition student now. I'm expert in physiology, and I'm learning Spanish. And yeah,
Nice.
That's all for today.
Nice. Last but not least, me, Ana. 27 years old, live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I have a little dog. Her name is Ari Stark. I am married since 2016. I'm doing my PhD in physical education, searching about the impacts of exercise and health education in patients with diabetes. That's the reason I bring this topic about MHealth. So let's start discussion about the first question. Have you ever heard about the term MHealth? What is the first thing coming to your mind about this term? Ricardo, it's a common term for you?
Not exactly, but I listen. I have already listened, and some time ago. Well, I think is the reality for the most part of the mankind is they don't have health insurance, and the mobile phone is the most part of the people from our world don't have these things. So in this case, that's a good initiative, because could generate a interface between doctors and the poor people. It's possible to receive some information from doctors and the others good interesting things. I think is not so expensive because the mobile phones are old. This case is not necessary a smartphone and a lot of new implementations. It's a simple service that's possible to, for example, receive. Sometimes the people have a headache or another problems, or just warn about the vaccines or something. I think I don't know much about this topic, but I list something, and that's a good perspective, my opinion.
Yes.
It sounds.
Yeah, but when you hear about when you hear from the first time, did you imagine that it was like so expensive or so cheap? This kind of technology.
I think is some people, some person like Bill Gates and others, rich persons invest some money, but I think is apparently is not so expensive. It's possibly I don't know, but it's possibly you face more problems when you hire doctors because it's a expensive service. But
Yes.
as Bill Gates and other people is investing some money, it probably could decrease the costs and it is acceptable for people, in my opinion. It sounds I don't know much,
Yeah, I like this
but I
because
think
we are
it's
not
the
specialists.
first view. That's a good
Yeah,
initiative.
yeah. I like to hear this from the first view. And you know this, the king of MHealth. I know you are the king of MHealth.
Take it easy. and but
Easy, no. Tell us your experience.
um this is the first time that I heard this word, but I know about this word,
This short
but
term.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I know a little bit about this kind of topic, and I I I really like it, this kind of topic, because nowadays the future, actually the present, is the technology. So all the time we are in front of the screen, or a lot of people use smartwatch, like me, maybe you. So it's common. So I think it's cheaper, because the more expensive thing from my point of view is the health. When the people don't have good health, it's very, very expensive. The healthcare, it's very expensive, and maybe simple things can change a lot of our society. For example, uh, steps per day, and the time that you are sitting in, a lot of things like that. So I really like this kind of technology. And the first thing that brings in my mind when I think about this is the smartwatch. I think I don't know why, but this is the first thing that brings in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the first thing that comes on my mind. But when I heard from the first time this term, MHealth, I thought they were talking about I didn't thought it was so simple and cheap and useful as we use. I thought more about, I don't know, someone who has diabetes. It's because I bring this topic because of the things that I'm searching about diabetes. So I thought it was like a wearable, something that the person use and bring the health. I don't have words. The health value to the smartphone. I didn't think it was so simple as a step count as we have in the smartwatch and in the mobile phone. So I like to the search because it brings me more knowledge about it's more simple than we think it is. So it's nice. Number 2. Ricardo, do you use a mobile health app? Some example.
Yeah. Well, not so much, but I have a smartwatch, and there are a lot of applications. It's possible to measure your pressure, your heartbeat, but it's not so useful. But sometimes I use there are a application that is it's monitoring when you are sleeping, and bring some results like the REM and time or another information, I think is useful, because sometimes you slept and wake up during the all night and didn't notice. It's possible to give some information about your quality of your sleep. I think that's it.
Yeah. Is this app linked to your smartwatch, or is this app that just listen you during the night?
I have the both. I have the smartphone. It's possible to listen to you when you are sleeping, and my smartwatch takes some informations from your, how do you say, pulso?
Heart rate.
Not exactly the part of the bar. Yeah. Heart.
Heart rate, frequência cardíaca.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, I think, I don't know if you, but when you go to the doctor, for example, the doctor could make a question for you, and how about your sleep? I don't know, but I could receive some information from your smartwatch. That's it's not, I don't know if is currency is good, but that's some information.
Yeah, it's not so accurate, but it's information. I was crazy about to this time of the meeting, the time that I can give a tip, because most of the people that search about MHealth, they think that the results of the mobile health app will be just useful for him doctor. So I need this because my doctor will ask and I will give this information. But that is the best question that I could bring in this meeting. Who is the responsible for your health? Nondas, who is the responsible for your health?
It's mine.
Yeah, amazing.
And I, as I said before, I love this kind of technology because, for example, Ricardo said about the sleepy, and I think this is the top one simple things in our life, and a lot of people don't pay attention about our sleep routine. And normally I try to track this and to know about my behavior. So it's very, very interesting to think about, because sometimes I wake up tired. So I'm exhausted. I wake up and I'm exhausted. And when I saw my app, my sleep was terrible. So it's interesting to track this kind of information, because I can build my behavior. I can change my behavior and then make my sleep and my routine in general better. So our responsibility about our healthy, it's very important. It's very important to assume this responsibility, because it's my body, it's my life, so it's interesting to know. And this kind of technology help a lot when we know how to use this important thing. Because, for example, me as a professional, I think we need to show more about this kind of thing. We need to teach more about this kind of thing, because in general, the people don't know, and this is our responsibility as well. So another important thing about this kind of thing.
I remember the first app that I used, the first mobile health app that I used was to count calories. I don't know how to say this in English. And it was terrible for me. It was the first contact with a kind of diet that I was trying to do. And as you mentioned, no one teach me how to use, and it was a free app. Everyone can go there and start putting there what they are consuming, and it will make the calories count, and without any information. And I think it is not a good app to show to be free useful as it is. So without any kind of advice, I got a bad diet because of the app, and because it was my first contact. And nowadays I have another mind about it, but it is really bad. The next question is about it. Do you know how to interpret, an example, the step count in MHealth? But you need to know how to interpret other kind of data. Ricardo, as you use a smartwatch, I think your smartphone has a step count, right?
Yeah.
So do you know what means 6,000 steps a day? It is considered an active person, walks a lot? No. Do you know how to interpret it?
Not exactly. I think is our conversation. Normally, I wonder that some gadgets like smartphone and the smartwatches think it's not have so accurate, but I think it's possible to follow, because you follow the results. For example, if you have, for example, you want providing information about your walking, for example, 2,000 steps, and after some while, I don't know, a month, you could check if you if you have some improvement. For example, the last month I walking 2,000 steps, and this month I have some increase, I don't know, 3,000 steps. For this case, if that's the real situation, I don't know, you walk, I don't know, 1,000 steps, and it's not so accurate, but you could notice the improvement. So in this case, that's nice in my opinion. But a lot of informations, I don't have any idea how do you use, or how do I interpret this thing. But I think is, for example, as I told you, you could mention to the doctor, I have some information that maybe the doctor could interpret it better.
Yes, it is amazing, because even though the accuracy is not good, we know that it's not, because I have a smartwatch, and it gives me an alert when I walk 90,000 steps per day. And today I am almost there, almost 7. And it's impossible because I just go to the CrossFit and back, and okay, I run in the morning, but I don't know, 3 rounds of 400. I don't know. I'm not sure about the accuracy of this, but I know what means 6,000 steps per day. And you know this. I know you know, but about the people that you work with, I don't know, the other people, do you think they know how to interpret?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. For example, the smartwatch is a amazing tool, but normally the people that use don't know enough about the metrics. For example, 6,000 steps, I consider few, a few steps. Nowadays, the consider, I don't know, considered halfway is 10,000. So it's, but
Oh, I am old. I thought it was 9. Oh my God.
yeah, it changed. So
Because it's becoming hard.
and it's very it's few. For example, nowadays we spend a lot of time sitting down, and it's terrible for our healthy. And maybe I don't know, but what I want to say is a lot of people don't know how to use this kind of information. For example, in my life, my professional life, the people are tracking the number about calorie, and normally it doesn't make sense, the number about the calorie, and oh, I burned I don't know, 100,000 calorie, and it's totally crazy. And normally the people don't know, or know about what is, but don't know how to use in their life. So yeah, in general, I don't think so the people know about how to use this number in life. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I think they know that it's a good parameter. They need to walk more, but I think they don't know the minimum, because it's an information that it's in your hand. Because even though you don't have a smartwatch, you have your cell phone, so you can use the step count in your cell phone. So it's not so accuracy. Yeah, it's not, but it is an information, as Ricardo said. So I think we need to teach more about what this information means. So, but it's more than just to walk more. How many steps you need to walk more to make some difference? Because I'm studying this in my PhD, so I can see the patients walking more, but walking more 100 steps per day, it's enough to show that you change your habits. I don't know. So I think we need to search more about it.
Yeah. I read
Um,
an article some time ago, and according to the OMS, is telling about it's necessary 10,000 steps
yeah,
a day. But it depends on the person, because if you have some disease, it's not possible. But
yeah. So if it's not possible, how many steps do you need to increase to have this difference? How many steps is responsible to reduce heart rate? So it's more than just walk more, even a step count, but how many steps? Let's go to the question number 4. In your opinion, what is the main benefit of MHealth? Know this. As you work with this in the internet, I know you follow your patients by MHealth apps. So what is the main benefit?
I think you said it's easy to track information from other people. It's easy to know more about behavior. I think that behavior is the key. It's not about the number of the steps per day and things like that. The behavior is the key, and when we have this kind of information, it's easy to change behavior. So, for example, some clients I have connected my smartwatch with her smartwatch, and I can see what time this person go to the bed, what time this person wake up.
In your
How many,
smartwatch? In your
yeah,
smartwatch? It's not in
In
your
my
cell phone.
it's
Anyone,
my
any equipment, any cell phone have this information, and
No, but in the cell
it's not
phone, okay.
impossible to avoid.
in my
Okay, in the
in my
cell
cell
phone
phone
is
I
not.
can.
Okay. But in your smartwatch, no.
No, from the
Okay.
smartwatch in my cell phone.
Okay.
And it's easy to track. And for example, when this person has other people, an expert to guide, it's easier. So this is the point. I think the number, isolate number, is not enough to change. But when you know how to use this number, what this number means in your life, in your practice, so what do you change? So this is the point. It's a good tool, but it's important to know how to use, how to put in our life. And yeah, this is the point for me. It's easy to track, it's easy to control, but it's important to know what this mean, and then we can use this kind of thing to change behavior. Behavior is the key to change life. And yeah, that's it.
Amazing. That's the reason I'm so proud to say that I'm working with a research responsible to change behavior. It's not just to exercise more, because exercise more is not change behavior. Change behavior, it's behavior. It's more than just walk more. Behavior is more than this. Ricardo, what is the main benefit?
About the first the question that you arguing if on this, you can't believe so much information, equipments like cell phones, smartwatches, is possible to active from you. And for example, I read a article telling that it's possible to detect if this person has some problem, some mental problem, like how do you say, the when the person have some shake in your hand. I don't remember the name of the disease.
Paxson?
Yeah, exactly. It's possible to detect if this person you have Parkinson in the future just using the mouse. Depends on the movement from the mouse. So if you wonder, it's possible to detect this thing using just the mouse. Could you wonder when you use, for example, a smartwatch, it's possible to detect a lot of information.
Oh my God, I'm so afraid of it.
There are a lot of people have protests about this thing, because there is the companies receive a lot of information, and in the future could use for example, oh guy, you probably you have a headache today, and you send the advertisement about the medicine.
If it was just this, okay, it's safe. But imagine what they can do in I always forget this word, plano de saúde.
For health insurance.
Yeah, health insurance. What they can do with my data.
For example,
really safe
a company could avoid a specific person, or a health insurance could let the plan
the price
more expensive because about your results provided.
And it's not something that me, Anna, it's thinking here in my house. No, I were last month I were in the World Congress of Cardiology, and they were discussing this. If we are safe with this data, what they are doing with our data, data is so expensive. So what they can do with this? Yeah, it's a new petroleum. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know who is having access of this and everything like this. So
the,
it was not something that I was prepared to talk today, but I thought a lot about this, creating this.
But how about the main benefit? I think is possibly depends on the equipment, but the main benefit could be connect the patient to the doctor using the camera or not. Think that's the depends on the local. For example, the middle of the rainforest or the middle of the desert. It's possible to connect the patient to the doctor. I think is the main benefit could be. No?
For me, as I don't have any health issue, for me the main benefits is to connect me with myself, because I use a period app to as a calendar. So I'm learning a lot about myself, about my period, about the symptoms, about how I feel in each part of the period, because I'm falling there. So I received some alerts. Anna, maybe today you can feel a headache, because in the last month, in the same day of the period, I feel like this. So I thought it was so interesting because it can provide me future information. So I thought it's really interesting. No, there's the number 5. It's just for you. As you work with this, with MHealth, so what is the main barrier to explore more MHealth benefits? Because I know if the patients do not use MHealth as they need to use, you will not, you cannot follow them in the way that you need. So what is the main practice barrier to MHealth?
Information. We have a lot of data, but we don't have information. This data is not connected to create information, to create.
But the patient's barrier is the information, or your barrier is the information?
No, I think the patient barrier is the information, because, for example, as I said before, if I understand correctly the question, as I said before, normally the people don't know how to use. Even when I explain how to use, oh, you should do it and this. So, but normally the person don't know, don't understand, don't get the information, and then don't know how to use. Or, for example, I have an app that I use to facilitate my control about my customers. For example, you put how weight you left in the gym, for example, and this kind of thing. And normally the person don't put the information there. So I don't know. I don't know how to control. So normally,
it's so simple. Put the weight here. I don't know how to do.
This kind of thing. So I think because the person don't understand deeply the importance of this data. So I think this person need more information. This person need really deep information, not data. It's not information, but knowledge. This is the point, I think.
Yeah, I think knowledge is the key to solve the word problem. Just more one question, then I will close the room. Let me see. The number 6, I really like this one. Ricardo, do you think MHealth is useful in low and middle income country as it is in high income country? Why?
It's difficult to give an answer because I don't have some information, much information, but I don't know, but I think it's not. I think is in the high income countries, the results you'll be better, I think, because it's possible to use the better equipments, better internet service. I think it's possible, I don't know, made a surgery or something using the high quality cameras and the others gadgets. The delay is much, how do you say, the delay is not a impact in high income countries, and about the middle and low income countries it's difficult to just have a good internet service. So in this case, I think is not the results is not the same. But I think I could tell that's a good start. I don't know. Sometimes I what people like Bill Gates and others rich people. Okay, it's not enough, but let's do something, because a lot of people complain about this situation, but don't do anything. And Bill Gates is doing something. That's it sounds nice for me, but I don't
Yes.
know exactly result. But from my thought, from my point of view, is good.
Yes, I like this question because the point or views are so exploitable. So there is a lot of things that we can discuss, maybe 1 hour discussing just about the question number 6. Because the high income country, yes, they have a so high technique, but imagine what you can do in a low and income country with, if you give just a little tip, if you just deliver SMS messages, if you just can deliver just in a device, what you can change, it's so big. So I think in the low income country, the impact will be great, will be bigger.
And we have other priorities in this kind of country. Maybe for health is more important food than other tools. So,
Yes, yes. Anna, I'm so sorry, but I don't remember about you. I'm sorry. Oh, I need to dictate more. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's common people or the other host doesn't know me yet because I unfortunately can't participate it so much at the meetings and the gatherings with the other members of the team.
So it's not just your problem, it's my problem as well. I just attend my meetings, so I'm not proud of this. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this meeting, especially the hostess, because you inspires me a lot coming in other meetings. So I'm so proud of you, Nondas, Rosalia, and Nana. Ricardo and Charles as well. Charles, especially because there is a long time I don't see you here. So welcome back.
Yeah,
Try to attend more meetings. I know it's so early for you, but yeah, that's it. I'm just here at this time. So if you want to see me, that's our chance.
Yeah, like Nondas, I need to wake up early, but sometimes I can, sometimes no. It's because today I don't have college and I can participate. But when I have college, I wake up early, but I need to move to the college and I need to take the bus, so I cannot participate. So to me, it's terrible because it's the most number of meeting. It's on the morning in Brazil, and to me, it's so early. In the afternoon, I have a less. Like I mentioned, Rosalia will be hosted in English, and she will ask from one spot more early, like 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
will
a
be
joke,
so late.
Rosalia. Thank you, guys. But it's I'm feel happy to see you all. Ricardo passando uma inveja em mim aqui com esse barbecue. So that's it.
Guys, I just have one thing to ask you. Yeah, two things. One thing you already know, the survey, it's too important for us and all this blah, blah, blah stuff. But I have other things to ask you, and it's so important, more important than the survey. So please give 100% of your attention.
Sorry.
Hey, no. 100% of your attention now. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. If you don't know, TALKNTALK is conquering a premium, and it's so important for us. Give your vote. I don't even know how to say it in English. I don't have vocabulary, but the link is on our Instagram, in the bio Instagram. So go there, and so
I
easy.
will not do that.
No, you will do, because
I will not do. No.
I'm asking, Charlie, come on.
No.
Don't do this with me.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. I
So
listened this in some place, but I did not know. But yeah, of course,
But now you know.
I'm a fan número from
huge fan.
TNT, and my English come from Duolingo and TNT. So
yeah, so give your support to us, because
of course,
it's so important.
Of
so
course.
Please, guys, go there, and guys, the others are hosts, and you know that you need to do, but Charles and Ricardo lives. Now it's so easy, Charles. Just click on this link.
You feel don't worry about that, because I will meeting Ricardo in another meeting, of course, because I'm participating ever, and I will told him, hey man, what's up? You left without go say bye.
In the same
Don't do
time
that
that
anymore.
100% of attention. Okay, no, I will not give. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, thank you so much. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. Change your habits, and use some health apps to do this.